What's up, everybody? I hope you are enjoying your day. Hey, my name is Josh Smith with the Great Above College Planning, and I want to go over a very powerful but simple process that we take every family we work with through when it comes to college planning. There's 5 specific things that we take all our families through. We want all our families to understand, regardless if we work with this family long-term or not. And if you're a family that you have a college-bound student in the household, or you're currently paying for college, maybe some of this information in this video can definitely be helpful to you, save you some time, some stress, and ideally some money. So here we go. Number 1, the first thing that every family needs to understand is that colleges are businesses. I mentioned this in multiple videos, but I like to mention it too again. The first thing that we try to get every family to understand, every parent, every student mentally to understand, is that colleges are businesses. As colleges become more and more expensive, more and more people are starting to evaluate the value of a college education, because there's a lot of other ways that you can learn things, a trade, or you can travel, or just work experiences. You have to position yourself in such a way where you have your business cap on. You're going to negotiate like you would any large transaction or any business transaction. If you understand that in the beginning, then everything else becomes so much simpler for you, because you're not doing things purely based on emotion. You're doing things based on emotion coupled with some logic. Now, you have to evaluate what's important to you. But one thing you do need to understand is that colleges are businesses, and you do possess a lot of power when it comes to the transaction and the negotiating as far as you getting a great deal. So number 2, every family needs to know this and understand, is if college starts tomorrow, what do they expect you to pay? Now, this is also, not only is it powerful, but it's probably more important for families nearing college with a college-bound student. If college starts tomorrow, what do they expect you to pay? If you know this information, you can start planning accordingly. You know how much you need to save, or how much you need to invest, or how you need to do certain. What are you expected to pay? Very important to know. Number 3, it's very important after you know how much they expect you to pay, is can you optimize that amount or reduce it? Can you get that dollar amount to come down? Is it, if they expect you to pay, $18,000 a year, could it really turn into $14,000 or $10,000 or zero? A $4,000 difference between 18 and 14 is, about $16,000 a year over a 4-year university. So you want to understand, A, what do they expect you to pay? B, can you reduce that amount? The 4th thing is, the stronger the list, the better the experience. The better they're going to have as far as an experience when they get there, academically and socially, and the better your pocketbook is going to be if you have a strong list and a balanced list. We see so many families, and I say, well, in their senior year, what are the top schools, or how many schools do they have on their list? Oh, they narrowed it down to 2 or 3. How do they narrow it down to 2 or 3 at the beginning of their senior year, or even at the end of their junior year? You need to have as many schools on your list as you possibly can, so you can stay in the driver's seat, leverage, negotiate, and get the best offer for your student and your family. Now, college is not just about your student, it's about your family. You don't want to make a decision today that's going to put you in a negative position in the next 10, 15, or 20 years. The average student takes about 6 years to get a degree and about 21 years to pay it off. So you want to make the right decision, but a lot of times it starts with your student's list. And the 5th thing that we want to get every family to understand, last but definitely not least, is that proper planning cures all. If you start college planning, whether you work with a third party, you do things on your own, you talk to your counselor, you start asking the right questions at the right time, you can be in a completely night and day different situation when it comes time to actually pay for college and make that final decision. A lot of families don't start planning for college until they figure out that this is how much they're going to have to pay, and what are we going to do? We need scholarships. Scholarships come to the families that plan in most cases. Favorable opportunities come to the families that plan. Acceptance comes to the families and the students that plan and prepare. So proper planning cures all. Everything that I just mentioned up until this point has to do with proper planning. So whether your student is a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, an 8th grader, incoming senior, you haven't started college yet, you have time to start doing some planning. It's never too late to be in a better situation or better position and make college more affordable. I hope this information was helpful. Those are the 5 keys that we take every family through. Regardless if you work with us or anyone else, or you do things on your own, you need to understand that colleges are businesses. If college starts tomorrow, what do they expect you to pay? Can you lower that amount and reduce that number? Is your list strong and well balanced? And then 5th, are you doing the proper planning? Are you asking the right questions? Are you doing the right things? And are you doing them at the right time? So hopefully, once again, this is helpful. What you don't know can definitely cost you. If you need any help regarding your unique or personal situation, don't hesitate to comment below, or you can email us at info@agradeabovecp.com. Thank you much, and we'll talk to you soon.